Hi everyone, let's talk about Dollars to Donuts, which again is on Kickstarter right now. If you're wondering about the game all laid out and stuff and how it works, I just did an overview video and that's linked in the description if you'd like to check that out. This is just what I think, and who cares what I think, right? The overview is the video. Bear in mind I was paid to make that overview video. This is just the bits that I think. So yeah, Dollars to Donuts. I was pretty much all in when the combination of the words puzzle, tile laying, donuts. Yeah, that's pretty much between that combination of words. I was up for it, and I think that it all just gels so beautifully that we've seen difference whether it's polyomino laying games or trying to match tiles in say Carcassonne or something. You've seen kind of the framework for this, but I love how there is an emphasis on creating whole donuts, of course, but there is this kind of it goes against your kind of training, your experience in these games that you're trying to match the right things, right? I've got a half of a chocolate donut. I want another half of a chocolate donut, and anything less than that is madness. But really, there is an alternative that is not only necessary sometimes. If you mismatch the donuts, then you get dollars that are drawn out of the bag, and the kind of not the more mismatched, but if based on the highest value of one of the halves. So if you can get a sprinkles in there that's worth $3 each, and you can do that a few times, you can end up getting a ton of dollars in one go in a turn. And although you're not getting the points for donut tokens and stuff, you are giving yourself great big flexibility for being able to spend all of these dollars to get the bigger tiles that you want later on in the game. But also, I love the idea that these tiles have got, are at the same time, they've got another use of being able to put into your board, and you're restricted to just one per turn. So there is a balance there between, I don't want to waste this turn not putting anything out because I might run out of time before the end of the game, but at the same time I want to kind of hang on to my money until I'm sure that I don't want to spend it. So there's a nice push and pull between that, but then being able to use those as some are half donuts, some are donut holes that you get points for pairing them up, and there's a bit of a gamble there because there are chocolate donut holes that are more rare and sprinkled donut holes that are rarer still, but worth more and more points if you can get pairs of them out. And then the whole kind of the more normal part, the matching the two halves of the donuts will reward you with the donut tokens. That it's nice to be able to build up from those kind of starting tiles that are in your way, being able to build up these combos from the long strip of tiles. That's really nice as well, that they are kind of these bigger unwieldy things that will get in the way, although you are allowed to have them off the board a little bit to compensate for that, which is a real plus. But with the fact that them all being these big strips, you can end up getting really nice combinations in, especially as you get into the game, where you can be making a ton of donuts. Like if you already have a strip above and a strip below a line, and you end up matching that enough, whether you're matching it or getting money, you can end up with these turns where you've got a lot done. And then being able to also, it's not just that you're collecting points for these donut tokens, you've then got these customers that are a lovely extra dimension to it, because just selling it to the customers. If you can complete for every line you can complete on a customer, you basically get an extra point, because you don't get the points for the donuts anymore. You get the point for the line, which is in the prototype anyway, 1 point more than you would have gotten anyway. Which great. It's some more points, but you are then thinking about. You're not just thinking about how much can I fill in the customer, how long can I wait before someone else is going to take this away from me, and I've got to hope that another customer will come along that wants the same stuff. You are also trying to think about the sets, because it's extra points for every set of the 3 colours that you've got, and to a lesser extent you're thinking about majorities, because it is only 2 points per majority, but at the same time, more points for you the better than someone else. Especially in a 2-player game, competing for those majorities, it's zero sum in a 2-player game. Any points that I didn't win for area majority, you did win. So there's a bigger swing in there. But I love all the kind of push and pull between all of these things. That you're not just thinking about the basic, how can I match this up to look the best, to fit all of these things in nicely. You're sometimes trying to mismatch or trying to get a balance between these things, or sometimes just trying to match one little thing so you can get the last donut to fill in a customer, but can you wait for that time? Can you wait another turn for that to happen because somebody else might do it before you? And it looks great as well. I mean, how can you go wrong with just donuts? I guess, yeah, gotta try and mine negatives for it. I think, yeah, the same as I've been saying for some other games today. I think some people might want more interaction between the players because the interaction is basically racing for the customers that are out and the tiles that are out, that somebody might take something before you, but there's no direct messing with players, which is a huge plus for me, but I know some people need that. But anyway, the overview is there telling you all how it works. Hopefully from that you'll be able to make your minds up. I've really enjoyed it though, and I'm going to leave it there. If you'd like to watch some more videos, I've done nearly 400 on here. Hopefully you will enjoy one of those. There'll be a random one chosen for you at the end of this video, I think. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for the next game. Bye.